Welcome to another vlog. This is Fuerte episode 2 and today is Monday and I am about to go to Solidcore. Usually, as I told you in the last video, I do Solidcore Sundays. That's like my reset day. I start off with Solidcore, then I come home, I clean, I get ready for the week. But Kara's in town this week, so my schedule's a little bit off. And I really wanted her to try Solidcore, and she has been wanting to try Solidcore. But yesterday was an Astros game day, so like she went with like Hiiii and Mary and I think Rita. And I was coincidentally also going to the game, but I was going with Jordan. We didn't see each other or anything, but we both already had like plans for Sunday, so we couldn't do our normal Solidcore Sunday. So I was like, you know what? It's okay. No big deal. Let's do Solidcore Monday. So that's what we're doing. Solidcore Monday. And this is not my usual studio because since Kara's staying in Sugarland and I'm staying way on the opposite side of town, I was like, let me find a class. That's the halfway point, the two of us. So I think her drive was like 20 minutes. Mine was still 40 minutes. But I have been to the studio before. It's not my usual studio, but I have been to the studio before. This is the one that I come to when I do Solidcore with my sister, because my sister also lives in the city. So that's the best. That's what I love about Solidcore, is that you don't have to go to like one specific studio. You can go to like all the studios, But we're also going to get La La Land coffee, if you don't know what La La Land is. We're gonna get coffee, we're gonna chit chat, we're gonna do Solidcore, and we're gonna have some girl time before we both have to go home and work. But I'm gonna bring you for that today. It has been surprisingly nice this summer here in Houston. Usually in July we're like dying with 110-degree weather, 100% humidity. Like you walk out and you're drenched. But lately it's been nice. I mean, it's still hot, don't get me wrong, but it's not like it's scorching hot. Like I can wear my Phantom jacket and I'm not dying. But waiting for Kara to get here. She's probably texting me asking me, where should I go? Look up, Kara. I'm literally telling the vlog, I was like, she's probably texting me asking where to go.
Such an idiot. I'm like, where's that?
That's Miss Kara Corey. Hi.
Me too. I was like, I'm looking for Teresa. You look gorgeous. Look at her.
Thank you. I know.
Yay.
You said you were gonna wear a stool, so I was like, I'm gonna wear Mar.
Zool, and my Zool coat. Yes. Gotta represent.
I wish there was a Mar jacket. That would have been so pretty.
I love Mars.
Same. Try your egg bite and let me know what you think.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, don't burn your mouth. It's good, right?
Those are really good.
They are really good.
I usually get the egg white ones at Starbucks.
Yeah.
But those are really good.
Yep. And then I just got a boring latte. I want strawberry matcha, but I might wait and get the matcha after class.
Same.
What'd you get?
The French toast latte.
Ooh.
And I did it with almond milk.
Yum. Yeah, I did almond milk too. And then here is my burrata toast with avocado and red pepper flakes. There's a lot of flaking. We start with flakes.
He shakes, arms shaking, legs shaking, everything quaking. I'm like, oh, I'm doing this for a full hour?
50 minutes.
That was good. That's exactly what I need. I have horrible balance, and like the isometric stuff is just exactly what I need.
Same.
It's just so funny because like we can lift all the weights, but put me in there on that machine with the little bit of resistance
Yeah.
and little pulses, and you would, oh my gosh.
Right.
Bolt.
It's crazy. Even
so good.
And you didn't even use the dumbbells today, but like when we do dumbbell stuff, I have to do 3 and 5 pounds because like the isometric and then the holds and the pulses. Oh my gosh. Killer.
Like I'm done. I am scared to see.
She survived though. She survived.
It was fun though. Like I like a challenge like that.
Yeah.
That was good.
It was good. Of course. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you came.
I know.
Good morning. It's the next day. And I'm actually in a rush. It is currently 8:19 and I have a very important phone call at 9 a.m. So in about 40 minutes. So I have to just really quickly get my morning steps and do something with my face because the meeting is on Google Meets, so they're gonna see me. But this video for episode 2, I figured we would talk about the supplement stack that I use, I take daily. So starting in the mornings, there are a couple of things that I do right before I have breakfast, okay? So I don't skip breakfast, ever. I can't. I used to be that person that skipped breakfast many moons ago, and once I started actually eating breakfast and feeling my body right, I realized that my hunger cues, like that I could read my hunger cues better, right? But so anyway, before I make my breakfast, let me show you my supplement stack. So the first thing I do is I take my greens and my Kickstart. And yes, I'm sponsored by 1UP, but I think that even if I wasn't sponsored by 1UP, I would for sure still take the Kickstart. I like the greens, don't get me wrong, and I think that they're very beneficial, especially if you're a person that doesn't get all their fruits and veggies in a day. But what I love more about the greens and reds is that it has a prebiotic, which helps with digestion. So again, it's like supplementing the fruits and veggies in your diet, and then it has the prebiotic digestive enzymes to like help support wellness and your gut and your immune system. Kickstart is like a wellness shot, so it's all it is powdered turmeric, cayenne, lemon, and ginger, which I'm sure you've seen those little shots that people take, those little wellness shots. So that's this, but in powder form, because each of those little shots is like anywhere between $5 and $15. Where here you get, I think it's like 30 servings, probably 60 servings, honestly, because it's pretty big. But yeah, so what I do is I take these two together with water. You can totally take your Kickstart and greens separately. Milo, no. But I like to just stack my stuff, meaning like I like to put multiple things together. That's what stacking means. When you hear people say stack their supplements, it just means that they're taking multiple things at the same time. And I like to stack my greens and reds and my Kickstart in the morning on an empty stomach. One, it's less things to drink. I'm just combining the two, okay? One less thing to drink separately, so I just put it all together. Sometimes I get my little blender. Sometimes I just use my straw because I drink these pretty fast just because I have like a lot of other things to do, but like I just, one less thing to worry about. It does have a little kick to it because the cayenne in the Kickstart is obviously a little spicy, so just FYI. If you're a person who doesn't like spice but you want to try Kickstart, you can add a little splash of orange juice. Done. The next thing I do, and I recently started doing this, I haven't seen or felt any benefits from it. This I do, because if I don't take this like for like 3 consecutive days, then I will feel it in my tummy, like I'll get a little bloaty and gassy. So this helps keep me regular, so I feel it. Whereas this, I haven't done it long enough to see any benefits from it, but I just kind of wanted to give it a shot and see. Mainly also because of my psoriasis, I felt like maybe this could kind of help with it, and I feel like it has, because I don't have as much psoriasis as I usually do. But what I've been doing is a teaspoon of Manuka honey with a little sprinkle of Celtic salt. Now, I know that with Manuka honey, you're supposed to do a wood spoon, I don't have a wood spoon, okay? I'll get a wood spoon eventually. But I'm just gonna use my normal spoon for now. It's Manuka honey is raw honey from Manuka trees, which are only in like, is it New Zealand or Australia? Somewhere not near me. So I'll do that, and then I'll sprinkle some Celtic salt on top. And the Celtic salt is gonna help with hydration as well, and then I'll just eat it. That's it. So, greens and reds, kickstart, Manuka honey with Celtic salt. And then I'm gonna make my water. And when I say I make my water, all I mean is I fill up my Hydrojug. So I have my Hydrojug filled with ice and water. So this is a 40-ounce Hydrojug. And then I like to add a little bit of lemon, just like one little lemon wedge. And I like pre-cut these and I just stick them in the fridge. So I'll do the lemon. Sometimes I'll throw in the wedge, sometimes I don't. It just depends on how big the wedge is. This one's pretty big, so the rind is gonna make the water kind of have that rindy taste, if you know what I'm talking about. So I'm not gonna put the rind in today, but I am gonna squeeze the whole wedge in there. And this is not for like fat loss, fat burn or anything. I get sick of plain water, so having lemon in there just makes it a little more tasty and a little more refreshing so that I drink it. And then I have one more wedge for tomorrow. I try to have this first jug done by lunchtime. So between like now and me going to the gym and then coming home, I should be finished with it. And usually I am, because if I go to the gym in the morning, obviously I'm gonna drink a lot of water while I'm working out. But even if I don't go to the gym, I try to finish it by lunchtime so then I can have a second one for the second half of the day. It's also a brand new cycle. I started my period and it's time to open up a brand new pack of these babies. If you know, you know. What's today? Tuesday. I make sure I put the right little sticker on them so I can keep track. Since I have like a morning routine where I do like my greens and reds, my honey, my water, this just becomes part of my routine. So I don't forget to take them as much as I used to before. All right, now I'm gonna go beat this face and then come back and make breakfast. When I said quick beat, I meant quick beat. It's 8:42 and I did a quick beat. Okay, now, oh, no, I don't know you. Now I'm gonna make my breakfast and then go sit at my computer. My breakfast is my leftover picadillo. I made a big batch on Sunday so that it would last me throughout the week. So all I did is I reheated it. Picadillo basically is like a beef, almost like a beefy stew. And it has potatoes and carrots, and then the sauce is like a tomatoey, spicy cilantro-y sauce. It's very yummy. I love it. It's very comforting. But I'm gonna enjoy this, and I'm about to get on my call. It's a few hours later and it's time to go to the gym. So now I'm going to show you my second stack of the day. So the supplements that I stack before I go to the gym. So I have my glass of water. Honestly, I don't measure the water. I just kind of eyeball it. Some days I'm like, I don't have it in me to drink a lot of water, so I just add a little bit. Some days I'm like, I'm thirsty and I'll add a lot more water. Sometimes I'm like, I don't really want to taste like sweet, because you know pre-workout and stuff is sweet, so I want to dilute it, so then I'll do more water. But generally like this much water. My stack before I go to the gym is always going to be number one, pre-workout. Okay, pre-workout is going to get your blood flowing. It's going to dilate your blood vessels. It's got a little bit of pump product in there so that the blood and the oxygen are flowing. That's what gives you that pump look and feeling. It has caffeine so that it gives you energy. It gives you a little bit of endurance. So pre-workout is, for me, I hate saying it's a must-have because no supplement is really a must-have, but if I had to pick just one supplement, it would be this and creatine. Like, I love having my pre-workout. I just feel like it fuels me to keep the momentum going with my pre-workouts, okay? So today I'm gonna do the sour pink lemonade pre-workout. I've been rotating this one and the sour lychee flavor because those are my two favorite. So I'm gonna do 1 scoop of pre-workout. The next thing I'm gonna do is my pure rebuild. Now this is my creatine. You will find that a lot of people will tell you you take creatine after your workout, and the science shows that it doesn't really matter when you take it as long as you take it consistently. So I like to just stack it with my pre-workout stack because the thought of coming home and doing more supplements after the gym just kind of like not for me, you know? So like I told y'all before, if I can stack multiple things together, that's what I'm gonna do. So creatine helps you build lean muscle. It helps you recover. It even helps with cognitive function, with like brain function. Lots of studies. Don't be afraid of creatine as a lady. I know that society makes it seem like creatine is only for guys, but it's not. It's for the ladies too. And this particular creatine, the 1-Up one, also has amino acids for recovery and hydration. So love this one. And then the last thing that I add to my stack is the L-carnitine. I've only been using this. This is now week 2 of adding this to my stack. L-carnitine is a non-stimulant fat burner. So a lot of fat burners that are out in the market, all they do is they have like caffeine and things that are gonna like make you go poop and make you sweat. Like they have thermogenics that make you sweat so that you feel like you're burning fat when really you're just losing water. So this is a non-stimulant fat burner. What this does is it helps convert the fat in your body into energy. So you're gonna get a lot of that energy production and so that you can keep going with your workouts as well. So far, I've been enjoying it. So I just do like 3/4 half full into my cup. And so now I have this mush of stuff and I'm gonna blend it all together. And the colors aren't always pretty because like I said, I mix different things. I'm not picky about the flavors. As long as the flavors sound like they would go together, then I'm gonna do it. So like, for example, like that sour lemonade is gonna be good with any citrusy other thing, right? Or even with like a candy thing. So what I did is I did sour pink lemonade with Caribbean breeze and then mimosa, which are all like fruity, tropically, citrusy flavors. So they all go together, okay? So don't get too hung up on like what flavors go well together. In your head, just think, would I drink these 2 flavors together? If this was a cocktail at a bar, would I drink this? And if the answer is yes, then just take it. All right, cheers. All right, I got my gym bag, my Hydrojug, my cute outfit. Let's go work out. Remember what I told you in the last video. Warm up, warm up. Put it in my bag. On my period, I feel so freaking weak. I'm trying not to fall down the stairs. And we're done. It's later in the day and I am about to go get these nails done because they are overgrown and atrocious. And I don't know about you, but when I'm out and about, I like to have a little drinky drink, you know, like just a little something to sip, which most of the time it's just my Hydrojug. But lately I've been saving my coffee for in the day when I'm gonna go run errands, so I can just, you know, be driving with my iced coffee. So we're gonna make my iced coffee to go so I can drink it on my way to get my nails done and at the nail salon. So I'm gonna start off with 8 ounces of milk. I have a mason jar right here. 8 ounces of milk, okay? And I have my 1UP collagen. This collagen has 14 grams of protein per scoop. And then of course, we know that milk has protein. This is a Fairlife milk. This Fairlife milk has 13 grams of protein per cup, which 1 cup is 8 ounces. So we're looking at 13 plus 14, that's like roughly 28, 30 grams of protein, okay? So, like I said, mason jar with the milk. And then we've got our collagen. Yes, it's collagen, but it also has protein. I think some people don't realize that whenever I say I make a protein coffee and use collagen. Collagen has protein in it, you guys. So the reason why I like to use the collagen is because 1, the collagen is a little bit finer, but 2, collagen also has other benefits for like your joints, which as you guys know, I'm getting older and my ACL is torn, so I'll take all the help I can get. And that also helps with skin, hair, and nails. So just a lot of benefits to collagen itself. And then we get the protein with it too. So I'm gonna do here, I need my little mixer. So we're gonna mix this baby up. I love this mighty mixer that I got on Amazon. I'll link it below in the description box if you want. It's so quiet, and it is just, she's a powerful little baby. Powerful. Okay, so I have my travel mug that I'm also going to link. All of this is my Amazon storefront, so I'll just link my Amazon storefront. But I have ice, so I'm going to pour my collagen milk mixture in here. Because I just mix it, it is a little bit foamy, but it'll settle down. Then I'm gonna add my iced coffee. Today I'm using the stock cold brew. This is unsweetened. The macros for this one is 20 calories for every 12 ounces. And there's just no way I'm gonna put 12 ounces in here, okay? I'll use more like 6 to 8 ounces in here. I eyeball this. I understand that it's still calories and most of it is gonna be carbs, literally. It's all carbs, fat 0, protein less than 1, carbs 4. But it's 4 grams of protein, 4 grams of carbs per 12 ounces. And as like I said, I'm not fitting 12 ounces in here. So I'm gonna count it as 4 grams of carbs, but I can't fit that much in here. So I'm just gonna literally, I just pour it in. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is add 1 tablespoon of my Chobani creamer, which is basically almost out. 1 tablespoon is 35 calories, 5 grams of carbs, 0 grams of protein, 1.5 grams of fat. So just 1 tablespoon. Bam. Just for a little extra sweetness. Okay, I'm gonna put the lid on here. Bam. And now I have my iced coffee ready to go. I didn't go spend $8 on this at Starbucks or Dunkin' or what's the other one? Dutch Bros. I'm getting a lot more protein than I would. And I know like some coffee shops do have protein coffees, but the ones that I've tried are just not that great. Like I know Dutch Bros at one point had a protein coffee. I don't know if they still do, but I remember when they did and I tasted it, like I got one and I wasn't the biggest fan. This, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. And I can control everything. Like I can control how much protein I want in it. Like if I want to do 2 scoops of collagen, I could have. I can control how much creamer I put in there. If I want to make it even more sweeter, I could have too. And the macros are just going to be infinitely better. So now I have something to sip on while I'm getting my claws done. Yesterday I was talking about how it's been a cool summer compared to other summers. Today is scorchingly hot. My car doesn't say the temperature yet, but it is hella hot. Anyway, I don't know what to do with these claws. I think I'm just gonna go classic French with chrome on top. It's my go-to when I don't have any nail inspo or any ideas of what I want to do. And we're off. We've got some time for the next time that I need to tease things with my nails. So I have a little wiggle room here. So I think I'm just gonna do classic French with chrome on top. Also, the temperature finally updated and it's 100 degrees, you guys. 100 degrees. Instead of doing French tips with chrome, we did cat eye with French tips. Do you see? I hope the camera picks it up. I had cat eye before this too. The teal was cat eye, but we added the little French tips this time. We're going for a little girly neutral moment. Now that I got my nails done, I'm gonna get some pasitos in my treadmill. Oh, can't focus. I'm gonna get some pasitos in my treadmill here at the house because it is still way too hot to go walk outside. And we have trivia tonight with the fam. So not every Tuesday night, but like a couple times a week, a couple times a month. Oh my gosh, I forgot how to talk. Several Tuesdays a month, I will get together with my siblings and we just go and have fun and play trivia. So I'm gonna get my steps in right now. I just refilled my second, this camera today is not working with me. I just refilled my second Hydrojug. So I'm gonna chug as I'm walking, and yeah, that's it. Oh, and I always try, like when I'm on the treadmill, like, because I understand like treadmills can be like not the most fun. So what I try to do is when I'm out here, I will watch YouTube, I will listen to a podcast, or right now I am listening to an audiobook. It was free on Audible, so this one, it's called Curse of Shadows and Thorns by L.J. Andrews. I'm on chapter 11 so far. I mean, it's pretty good for a free book, so I'm enjoying it. So I'm probably gonna listen to it here, get through several chapters as I walk. I'm already getting hot in here. The shirt's gonna come off, the hair's gonna go up because, whew. Okie dokie, we're gonna do, I like to do an incline. I start at 3 and then I keep increasing like over time. And then for my speed, I'm gonna start at 3 and then I'm gonna increase over time. But here we go. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.